Eduardo, this is crazy. We are an intelligent species with advanced problem-solving capabilities.
You brought this on us. Now watch.
RIO 2 was released in 2014, and since then, fans all over the world have always been on the lookout for news of the next blockbuster. Now that fans of the franchise have been rewarded with the news that a sequel is on its way, the worldwide scramble for information about the third movie is on. From the release date to the plot and cast of the movie, here's everything we know so far about RIO 3. So make sure you stick around till the end so you don't miss out on any important information.
You did what?
It was an accident.
An accident?
Hey, whoa, what's going on?
The release date. For those who missed the announcement, we are so excited to tell you that on the 12th of January, it was announced that RIO 3 is scheduled to be released on the 9th of February, 2024.
Did you know that these whole wheat pancakes have twice the vitamins and minerals of regular pancakes?
And with the blueberries, it's 4 times as tasty.
Streaming service. It's starting to look like Disney is trying to monopolize the animated movies world. You see, when Disney purchased Fox in 2019, they gained access to the content that Fox has been creating for years. After the acquisition, Disney slowly began to add Fox content to their streaming services and TV channels. Taking a close look at the progress so far, it is clear that they are interested in several franchises and plan to explore new stories for them with characters that have already been developed and well established in the media. Such franchises of interest include Percy Jackson, Home Alone, Night at the Museum, Ice Age, and surprisingly, RIO. So according to what's currently on Disney+, Disney is moving forward with the third RIO film. And guess what that means? That's right, RIO 3 will premiere exclusively on Disney+. This news about the development of RIO 3 first came out when the screenwriter of Ice Age: The Adventures of Buck Wild, Jim Hecht, talked about his current projects. This source had said that the screenwriter is actively working on an Ice Age franchise and that the next installment will be in the RIO franchise. He is currently developing an animated series based on a New York Times best-selling children's book and also writing streaming movies for the 20th Century Studios Disney+. These future projects will include the next installment of the Ice Age franchise and the next installment of the RIO franchise. Interestingly, there will also be an animated feature version of the Night at the Museum movie franchise for 21 laps of entertainment and Disney+. This is all very exciting news, and we cannot wait to see what Disney has in store for us.
It's a Brazil nut. I never thought I'd find one this close to the city. I want to show the kids how to open one.
You mean like this?
The director.
We gotta do something.
We do?
Yeah, we have to fly to the Amazon and help Linda and Tulio find them.
Whoa.
At this point, it is certain that the next RIO installment is on Disney's schedule, and we have really high expectations that it's going to be a good movie. One thing that can make or break a movie is its director. The director of the RIO franchise is Carlos Saldana, and he has also directed a couple of Ice Age films as well. Considering how successful the RIO and RIO 2 movies were, you must admit he did a great job. When asked in an interview about a sequel to the first RIO movie, he replied that he wanted to keep it going because he still had many ideas for the franchise. In his words, "I have tons of ideas. Once you're connected with the characters, you have so many stories to tell. It's like our family. You can write books about your family. It doesn't take much work. That's the territory I tap into. And I know there's plenty more to tell. It all depends on how the schedule shapes up. I'm already scheduled to direct other films, so if people enjoy this one, maybe we'll think about a third."
That would be me. Okay, everybody can go home now. You're looking at the next king of Carnival.
Background.
I'll talk to them. We'll find the perfect spot for you. Antarctica.
From Ice Age to Ferdinand, the director Carlos Saldana has proved to the entire world that he knows a thing or two about creating animated masterpieces. It is tempting to go on about his other movies, but this video is about RIO, so we are going to stick to it. One thing that makes the RIO movies a masterpiece is its rich background. The first and second movies follow the adventures and experiences of Blue in the vibrant Rio de Janeiro metropolis. As you might have guessed, RIO is a reference to Brazil and its rainbow-hued culture, so the film is very bright and colorful. We can expect that this will not change for RIO 3.
Oh, this air. It's so fresh and full. Goodbye, stinky city air!
The plot.
You need a breath mint.
Even in sleep, you mock me.
Remember how the first movie revolved around Blue? When he was born, he was taken from his native habitat in Brazil by a young girl called Linda. Linda is a nice girl, and she actually took good care of him. In order to preserve Blue's species, the Spix's macaws, from extinction, he mates with the last known female macaw, Jewel. The film ends with the birds raising a family of 3 in the jungle. In the second movie, it got even more adventurous for these guys. It got to the point that it was all about Jewel's family and their decision to stay in the Amazon with the intention of visiting RIO in the summer. With all of this, what can we expect from the third movie? There is no official information to go on, so all we can do for now is speculate and develop plot theories. According to the franchise's title, we can predict that the family will vacation in Rio de Janeiro. We also expect that the summer vacation will play a role in the storyline of the third movie. We also think it would be great if the next movie addressed the recent terrible extinction of the species in some way. Who knows? Maybe this is why Blue, Jewel, and their friends and family have decided to go on another quest to rescue their species. At this point, we can mention 2 actors of RIO 2 that have spoken about the 3rd installment and the things they would love to see play out in RIO 3. Jamie Foxx, who portrays Nico, said that he would like the family to go on an adventure to Miami, but Andy Garcia, who plays Eduardo, said that he didn't like the idea of that. Andy Garcia expressed that he would like to see the macaws of the RIO series take a field trip in RIO 3. Now, let's talk about Anne Hathaway. When asked about her expectations for the 3rd movie, Anne Hathaway, who voices Jewel, has expressed that she puts her trust and faith in the writers. In her own words, "I never let myself go there because there are writers and a director in a whole film studio. I'm just happy to show up for the ride. I mean, I trust these guys. They know these characters inside and out, and they tell great stories. I just hope that I'm there." So that's one cast member that totally trusts the team. The same cannot be said for everyone, though, because it looks like Rodrigo, who plays the awkward bird researcher Tulio in the films, wants a change. He revealed that he would like to see his human character singing a tune. In his own words, "We actually came up with what we call birdish. It's this language when he believes he's communicating with the birds. So it would be a very nice thing to see him come up with a musical number where he sings in birdish." Now, this is something we would love to see.
It's okay, Dad. I wasn't alone. Blue found me.
The cast.
I did not get that at all.
So, Dr. Montero,
Oh, no, doctor, please. Just call me Tulio.
RIO star Jesse Eisenberg, who voices Blue, and Anne Hathaway, who voices Jewel, are expected to return for the 3rd movie. Leslie Mann will also come back as Linda, Rodrigo Santoro as Tulio, will.i.am as Pedro, Jamie Foxx as Nico, and George Lopez as Raphael. Yes, we expect that all of the cast would return because there really wasn't anything in the previous movie to indicate that any of the cast would be dropped. The fact that we already have a full cast doesn't mean that we shouldn't also expect new actors to join the cast. Of course, there's no information on this, but it is possible that new members would be added to the cast list. We trust that director Carlos Saldana will do what's best for the upcoming movie. He has said that the sky's the limit when it comes to his creativity, so the door is definitely open to seeing a couple of new characters. When asked about the sequel, director Carlos Saldana said that he has a lot of stories to tell through the amazing characters that the franchise has developed. In his words, "We love these characters so much, and there are a lot of things in my head that maybe I couldn't put in the movie. I want to take them to a different place, so I don't know yet, but we'll see what happens." At this point, we have to say that most people are excited to see this movie become a full-fledged series in the future. This is possible considering the fact that Carlos still has so many ideas and has no intention to stop the production. But a few fans, however, think that it's better to stop at RIO 3. So the franchise is wrapped up nicely in the best way.
Mom, they don't have kennels for parrots. Here's your hot chocolate, Blue. Just how you like it.
So what do you think? Are you excited about RIO 3? Should it be the last one from the franchise? Let us know in the comments. Do you like this video? If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on awesome content like this. See you in the next video.
Listen to me. Flying may not be my thing, but walking is. Follow my lead. Inside leg, outside leg.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Inside, outside.
Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside.